Alcohol, isn't it, man?
My blood pressure was through the roof.
It's only 4%.
The 4% added to another 4%.
8%. But percentages don't even work like that.
Cool. What's that place called? Jerk Cut?
Yeah. Shout out to Jerk Hut, by the way.
I'm not going to tell you our location.
Have you tried Jerk and Chip Holloway Road?
Nah.
Where's that?
North London, Holloway Road.
Holloway Road, isn't it?
Okay, that's right.
Yo, your man saying welcome back to another episode of Left Foot, Right Foot. I think episode 46? I don't know. 45, 46, 47, somewhere near there. On our way to 50. Once again, I'm joined with Rids, but today we're joined with the boy, AFC Zach.
Thank you very much.
Not kids. Because
Not kids.
he's letting us down again. Back to back.
Let's not say letting us down. The last time was a bit...
Last time was a valid reason. So cool, fairs. But hey, bring up. Come on, man. Like, what's going on?
We're gonna run out of guests, bro.
Literally, you can't just bring guests. The next guest has to come from you, even. Wait, man.
You gotta give other guys a day off. But yeah, before we even get into anything, before we talk about what we should be talking about, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow our TikTok, make sure you follow our Instagram, make sure you follow us on X, make sure you comment, like, everything, and get us on the road to a bag of subscribers.
Subscribe.
And make sure you subscribe to Zach as well. Zach, do you want to tell them your...
Yes, I am AFC Zach on YouTube and AFC Zach on TikTok with 2 Ks, lowercase on TikTok. So that's it, that's my TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah. So make sure you follow as well. So there's a broad range of things to do. Do any one of them and you'll be at it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
So, straight into it, Arsenal are whack.
We're losers.
Arsenal.
Only you're gonna get away with it. Bro, how did you think this was gonna end?
James, when I first heard that Dembele wasn't starting, I was like, wow.
Yeah, no.
We have at least 60 minutes to score. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, half time's coming up and we still haven't scored. Donnarumma's playing like peak Neuer. It might be over. Like, I was genuinely like
Can I be
stressing.
honest? That first 20 minutes though, I was worried you man were back.
We were cooking, bro. We were cooking on gas, bro.
You were cooking. It wasn't just cooking. The press was high.
Yeah.
You didn't give them any breathing space. Literally.
That Declan Rice header.
And do you know what? So, just to cut you, sorry to cut, but Martinelli, he was looking like Martinelli of like 2-3 seasons ago. I was thinking, right, like Martinelli, where's this energy coming from?
Not just that.
For 15 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
Not just that, even like his Real Madrid tie in both games, he was cooking Valverde, and I was like, fair, bro, like you've been playing horrible all season, but if you can like redeem yourself in the Champions League knockouts, all is forgiven. But yeah, I mean, last 70 minutes of the game, he played like Martinelli from last year. So
You know what though? What's Donnarumma got against Saka?
I don't even know, bro.
There's
got to be some sort of hidden agenda, like
every moment. England.
Yep. Arsenal. Yeah.
Arsenal. Everywhere.
Arsenal. Yeah.
Arsenal lost.
Joyce, that was such a good shot as well. That was proper top corner going in, and he's 7 foot. You know what I mean? Like,
It was a good, and even the Odegaard shot that he saved, that was
the way he got done for that.
Yeah, that was a strike.
And you know what's wild as well? Like, I know Vitinha missed his penalty. What is wild though? If you man took that to penalty, he's pitched you winning.
I was like, don't take it to extra time. Do you know why?
I agree.
Because when them PSG fans lit off them fireworks, Kvyat's gonna piss himself. Don't go extra time because they're gonna.
You know, Donnarumma has saved 30% of penalties in his career.
That's insane.
30%.
That's a high, very high percentage.
Because he's huge.
Yeah.
And he can get down low.
And he's played for 10 years, so.
Do you know, he's someone that's been in the game for a while. Like,
16?
Yeah. He's been in the game for time.
AC Milan time.
It's about time he's actually a good goalkeeper because he used to be slide.
He was whack some of this season.
He was mid.
First game against you, man, in the group, he was just whack.
Yeah, not just that, like his entire PSG career, every time they've gone out, Leah said it best. Marquinhos and Donnarumma are always at the scene of the crime whenever PSG are exited from the Champions League.
Even the Saka goal, Marquinhos.
Yeah. And for Donnarumma to have this Champions League campaign, like even against at Anfield, his performance at Anfield, I have to give him props. I can't even be mad at him. Like he's had such a turnaround as a goalkeeper. He was a bum. Now he's not a bum. He's probably top. He's the most informed keeper in the world right now.
Yeah.
Who, David Raya?
No, Donnarumma.
Oh, Donnarumma.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
PSG. I think your music's playing, bro.
Someone's gonna die as well.
It's charged right there.
Yeah, what, USB-C? Yeah. Oh, come on. Right, I'll do it.
And like, literally, like, we call PSG, we call like League on a Farmers League. They've knocked out all the English teams. They knocked out City. They knocked out Liverpool. Knocked out Arsenal as well. And I think PSG are our last hope, because if PSG don't win the Champions League,
which I don't think they will.
I don't know who gets the Ballon d'Or.
Mohamed Salah will definitely get them a Ballon d'Or.
I don't know. I think all.
That's it. Oh, he doesn't. What kind of hating is that? What the hell?
I want my other Muslim brother to get it.
Nah, man.
I hear that. Just all three, Rafinha, Dembele, and Salah, all have very good.
But it will be like they all have their own thing to win it.
Yeah. And I think Salah is probably the strongest case. But I don't even want to talk about Salah because we still need to talk about Arsenal. We're not done. We're not done. Let's actually talk about...
Did you see the CBS interview with Arteta after the game?
He was fuming.
He was fuming, and he was like, I spoke to the bench, and he was like, who?
Yeah. He was capping, bro. He was capping. He was capping.
All of them.
He was capping. He said, bro, you could tell he was like, capping, man.
He was like malfunctioning.
Oh, my days. What a capper, bro. Why are you capping like this? Why are you doing that?
Do you know what will piss me off?
Go on.
At the end of the season against Newcastle, when he starts saying, we go again next year, and my head's gonna... Yeah.
What's going to make me extremely happy is that our next game, you guys will be giving us the Guard of Honour.
You had one against Chelsea. Is it every single team?
Every game.
Every game until the end of the year.
You held it though at Liverpool.
And the thing is that
you can take those 3 points. You needed it more than us.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so
I'm ashamed to say it.
Charity, bro.
I'm not ashamed to say it.
Calm, charity.
You watched your team and go, you were like, it's a shit.
It was shit. It was no. I'll be honest. That game wasn't good enough from Liverpool, man. I won't happy with it.
Before we go back to Arsenal, Romeo Lavia.
Oh, I was telling you.
No, I knew, bro.
He's a baller. He's a baller, man.
This guy needs to fix his legs.
Yeah. Injury prone isn't an excuse, but please.
When Van Dijk tackled him, you're like.
Yeah, when it was on the floor.
Yeah.
I was like...
Out for another 8 months.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually the man.
Oh, we don't want to talk about...
At the back of your shirt.
Yes, we don't want to talk about who's
Martin Odegaard, number 8. Is he the right captain?
For me, what I look for in a captain is, are you vocal on the pitch? Martin Odegaard isn't. Do you lead by example on the field? Martin Odegaard doesn't. And the thing is, when the team is not playing well, do you whenever we play well, that's when Martin Odegaard plays well. Whenever we're not playing well, Martin Odegaard doesn't show up. He's almost hiding and just looking for them cute passes into Odegaard or Timber. For me, if Gabriel or Rice was to be captain, I feel like the team would play much more confidently. We'd actually go out in the second halves and not having to drop our heads when playing, but go out there and show that we can actually play football. You remember 2 seasons ago, whenever we go down, we always win the game. I was there. Boxing Day 2022. We were 1-0 down to West Ham, and we went, and then in the second half, we came back 3-1. Arsenal are never doing that this year. This year, Arsenal, we're not even half the team that we were 2 years ago, mentality-wise. And part of that goes to Odegaard, because he's not showing up for us as captain. I'm not seeing his post-match interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You should be doing...
That's actually a great point. I never even deep that, Does he actually do interviews?
All I see is Declan Rice do interviews.
Yeah, I've never seen Odegaard take a... That's actually a good point. I didn't even deep that,
It's just...
She never deep that.
Hair flicks, man. He loves his hair flicks, little hair flick, he does that one time and he's...
Yeah.
Done for the game.
I will say, again, Arsenal first 20 minutes, I think everyone played well. So that first 20 minutes, he was showing his thing. But after that, he was hiding. I wasn't too impressed with Odegaard. I think out of all the Arsenal players that was on the pitch, Saka, as usual, always showing up.
I can tell you who showed up.
Saliba played alright.
Saliba did play alright.
He was a bit shaky.
Yeah, he was shaky second half.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I could say right now, Saliba's definitely on fraud watch.
Oh, hey, let's talk about it.
He has to.
Let's talk about it because I was actually saying this,
Yeah, we have to be honest now.
Yeah, I was saying this. Guys were trying to compare him to Van Dijk.
Van Dijk doesn't make those errors.
I've been saying, I think Gabriel was actually the better defender than Saliba.
That's not an unpopular.
Saliba just has pretty boy tax.
It's not an unpopular it's not an unpopular belief for people to say like Gabriel has been the better defender over the last 18 months as a whole.
Yeah, facts. I think he has
because he's been way more consistent.
Yeah, I think he has. I think he's been. I think
Saliba's made mistakes past couple.
Yeah, even I think even
Real
the
Madrid, bro.
Yeah, he made a mistake.
For
no reason.
Yeah. He wasn't even under pressure, and Vinny scored.
He made a mistake. He's been making mistakes.
Made a mistake in the league right after that, sir.
Yeah, he did make a mistake in the league right after that. I can't remember what team, but he did make a mistake even in the league. I think Saliba, I would say Saka. Does Saka have to score that chance to make it?
I think it's tougher than people.
It is tougher. No, I agree. It's a very tough chance.
But he has to score that.
Yeah, he has to. I agree.
The ball's coming in fast, and I believe Saka's not looking at the ball. He's looking at Donnarumma to say, is Donnarumma going to get that? And then when it lands to Saka's feet, he's like, oh shit, like it's gone like above the crossbar. Like
I still think he has to score it.
Yeah,
I think
it should be a goal. It was literally an open goal. It should have went.
It was an open goal. Yeah, he has to score.
Yeah, I think he was the only player who showed any fight in our team. Like he's the only player who showed emotion on the field, and for the team to you can't just blame me say Saka, you bottled it. Like it should have been 3-2 to Arsenal, but he was the only player who was like when Timber was passing him the ball and he tried to make something of it. He was the only player who was like creatively sparking the team But
you've got to ask how many of Saka's seasons have ended in disappointment? So at what point
is it his fault though?
I mean, at what point is he gonna turn around and be like,
I can't do this anymore.
Can't be asked.
But where would he go? Where do you think he would go? That's a shoot.
Anywhere.
Listen, Bayern Munich have Marco Olise, but Barcelona have Lamine Yamal. PSG have Doué and how many players can play on the right hand wing. Where could he go?
The most realistic team would be Liverpool.
Not Liverpool. I don't think he'd go to another English club.
I don't think so.
I think the only destination, the only logical destination for Saka would be Real Madrid. I think they'd go for Saka.
And Rodrigo does want to leave. I've heard that Rodrigo was looking to leave Madrid. So then that right winger slot is pretty much free. So
and he's an actual right winger.
And he's an actual right winger because everyone you mentioned was right winger. They played on the right side. So
yeah, Real Madrid don't have an established right winger,
and
they haven't for a long time because you remember in the 2022 Champions League final. It was Valverde playing right wing.
Right wing, yeah.
So they haven't had a right winger for a long time.
They haven't had a right winger for a minute. Hey, that's a question for Saka to really deal with. I think if you guys continue in this merit for one more season, he might leave.
I'll be honest.
I think he might
Next
leave.
season, if it's disappointment again, Saka, leave, get out, save your own skin. I want you to win the Premier League, but if you're not going to do it at Arsenal, if you're not going to win the Champions League at Arsenal, please do it somewhere else. Because I want to see you win. I don't want to see a player of Saka's caliber not win anything.
Can we agree that Saka's world class now?
100%, yeah.
Don't look at me like I'm never said
that. No.
It's not even a matter of world class. It's a matter of elite. Because how do you see? Look, he's looking backwards. Listen, Julius, I'd say that to qualify as world class, you'd have to be at least top 4 in your position in the world.
Okay.
And he is. Is he not?
Is he?
He is. Lamine Yamal's
I don't think. Okay, cool. That's interesting.
Yamal, can you really say Dembele's a definitive right winger? He's everywhere across the front.
Right winger this season.
All right,
I think most of his career he was right winger as well.
All right, you can give him. Okay,
I mean at Barcelona he was on the left.
Okay, first. All right, first. All right,
so
but I feel like at Dortmund he was on the right.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
He's both-footed anyway.
Yeah. He's allowed. He's just a winger.
Saka's in there though.
I think Saka's in there.
I can't even think of right wingers off the top of my head.
Elise, Saka, Dembele, Lamine Yamal.
Just forgetting about the best player in the Prem.
Yes, Mohamed Salah, yeah.
Is Saka better than Elise?
100%. I agree. He is.
I think he is as well.
He's been doing it for longer as well.
Is he better than...
I'll tell you. Saka's
Elise just looks prettier, man.
Saka's a better creative player. Saka's a more... he's a more attacking, intuitive player. Saka's a more...
You have to question... If you
have to question it,
at least say he's an output machine in general as well.
Yeah, but he's
not output. He's not output like Saka. Saka outputs, bro. Every season they question him and he does it.
He's been at Palace for so long that you're thinking there's not enough resume. He went by it.
I hear that.
And he's done it.
He's doing his thing. Okay, let's give Elise a couple more seasons. Maybe like 2 more. Because Saka's been doing it. Saka's been doing it. I can't discredit Saka there. Every time people question like, oh, is Saka really that good? And then every season he genuinely delivers. Genuinely, he delivers every season.
Like he was literally this season, he was on course to break Henry's assist record. Do you know that yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, Salah's not going to break it this year.
I think
that's embarrassing.
No. What do you mean that's embarrassing?
That's a stage of legacy. Salah should have wrapped up the 20 assists a long time ago.
Is that his fault?
Yes, it is.
Bro, I know what I'm seeing. This guy, Nunes, has actually scored. Like, I can name a lot of players. Nunes, Diaz.
Sounds like you're blaming a lot of niggas.
If we were looking for assists,
I'm deep in this.
you have to finish his pass.
How meaty does Liverpool's attacker sound? His name is Diaz and Nunes. Do you know how bad that is? They've combined for like 10 goals all year.
The season we were saying Diaz was cold.
Diaz is cold. I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna change the narrative. Diaz is cold.
Nah, he's not, bro.
But you can't blame Salah for them not finishing their chance. And I'm not making it seem like Salah is giving them a difficult chance. Salah really be putting these passes on the plate for these boys, bro. These should have
so
been.
You don't believe in the 20 assisting no more?
No, I do. I do. I want him to break it. I don't want him to get 20. I want him to get 21.
Listen, let's be honest. For a month ago, you would be expecting Salah to finish this season off with 30 goals and 20 assists.
Yeah.
Is that going to happen? He's only got 3 games left. Is that going to happen?
He can do it.
He has to play Arsenal.
And you will do it against Arsenal.
No.
You get
That's
2
what he
assists.
says. And who's your last 2 opponents they playing?
I don't know. I have to check the calendar.
And do you think that's really going to happen? Because I don't think that's going to happen. He has to score.
I believe that the team wants it to happen for Salah. It's bait. It's very bait. You can tell. When you watch Liverpool games, Salah gets pissed off when they miss the chance. You know, he gets angry because he's also looking for that. He's looking for it. It's bait, man. Salah's looking for a record. You know, it's bait.
Maybe it's selfish.
He's not trying hard enough. I mean,
hey, the best players are selfish. The best players are selfish, bro.
Best players all the time isn't selfish.
If you don't think Messi is selfish, you're crazy.
Do you think Messi is selfish?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you're selfish.
Best passer of all time. You think he's selfish?
No, but he's selfish. Bro, a selfish player doesn't dribble with the ball 20 yards.
No, but if you can dribble...
He's the best player on the pitch. That's why he does that.
Yeah. If you can dribble past 8 players, why would you not?
And I agree with you.
Exactly.
But if you can dribble past 8 players, you obviously know that you're selfish.
No,
he knows how good he is.
Yeah, but you obviously know that you're selfish.
No, but he knows that this is going to create the best chance.
Football is a game that we've all played from childhood. We know for a fact when that kid is always dribbling with the ball, we recognise him as a selfish player. Yes or no? Yes. Just because Messi is very good at dribbling and he's getting away with it every time doesn't mean that because he's ending it doesn't mean he's selfish. He's selfish, bro.
Whenever Messi dribbles for like a period of time, something always comes off it though.
Yeah.
Whether it's a goal or he lays off the ball.
Yeah.
So how's that selfish though?
But he's still selfish. He wants the ball. He's selfish. He wants the ball.
But he contributes to the team, whether it's a goal or assist. How's that being selfish?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's not being selfish then. Because he doesn't just dribble aimlessly. Something always happens. There's always intention behind Messi's actions. That's why he's the best.
That's the intention between any player's action.
No, there is. You're trying to tell me
you can say that about every single player. Every single player. You can say that about every player. There's intention behind every player's decision, bro. Every player.
But every player doesn't think every players play for their stats or play for their accolades.
Yeah.
Messi doesn't play for his accolade.
Messi knows what's going to happen.
That's naive of you. That's naive. I think that's naive.
I think you're about to get cooked on TikTok.
Okay, calm. Cook me. To think that. I think it's just based on Messi's character, so people think, oh, he's not that selfish. But
I think he's a prick.
I think Messi's, yeah. If you actually really watch Messi, Messi's a prick,
but I don't think
very arrogant at times, and the best players are selfish. If you don't believe Messi's a selfish player, that's crazy to me. It's bait, he's selfish. Yeah, but he knows how to play the game. He knows when to release the ball and everything, but he's selfish. The best players, I don't know the best players who are at the top of the top that are not selfish. Name me a player that wasn't selfish. Ronaldo was selfish. Neymar is selfish. Didier Drogba really.
Was Benzema really selfish?
No. Benzema wasn't really selfish.
No, he wasn't.
Benzema is out
Drogba's not selfish, by the way.
No, Benzema wasn't selfish. I'm not saying
How
that.
did Drogba being selfish?
Who?
Drogba. You said Drogba really.
Drogba. I'm not putting Drogba in that conversation.
Drogba sacrificed goals season after season.
Yeah, but I was never putting Drogba in this conversation. Drogba's never been creme de la creme.
Ooh.
I'm talking about the best of the best. We're putting, are you putting Drogba in the same conversation as Neymar, Ronaldo, and Messi?
But at the time,
and Suarez.
We're saying Benzema, bro. We're not saying Neymar, Ronaldo. We're saying Benzema.
I'm putting Benzema.
Deep Benzema. Before 2022. Deep Benzema before 2022.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I love Benzema.
Yeah, let's not do that. Respect Benzema, man.
You respect Drogba as well, then?
I respect Drogba, but we're not putting Drogba in the same conversations of like Neymar, Suarez, Ronaldo.
We're going to do World Football Hall of Fame anyway. So.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, fuck it out. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We spoke about Arsenal. Let's talk about PSG though.
Back missing the penalty miss, Coutinho's still great.
Coutinho's quality.
I think Joao. I think when Vitinha and Neves, when they hold possession, I think like they're so good. Like
I said it last time, and I think Neves might be the best CDM in the world.
Yeah, you did.
He's
I'm
so
not gonna lie,
good,
you did.
yeah.
I think one thing about Vitinha, and that's what midfielders lack, is that he wants the ball. He would. I'm not a big fan of midfielders dropping into the back line to receive the ball.
Odegaard, yeah, okay.
But he does it, and he does it in a way that he says, I'm going forward now. So like I'm now going to pass it to my other centre-back and just place that. So like it's going forward. Every time he gets the ball, he's going forward.
Not just that, I read a stat earlier saying that Joao Neves, he has the most tackles by a midfielder in a Champions League season since Gattuso in 2008.
Well,
that's unbelievable.
That speaks volumes, doesn't it?
And this is his first season in PSG as well. He's a joke. He's
then
so good.
Then that speaks volumes.
He leads the world in ball carries.
He's so good.
His ball retention is incredible. He's the full package. He's literally the full package. And I think
also,
after a couple of seasons, he has to come to the Premier League.
I need to add that.
Really?
I think Ruiz is underrated.
Where would he fit? Because he's like a...
He could fit Liverpool.
I think he'd slot very well Man City.
He could fit that City as well.
Rodri, he could play the Rodri position.
F Man City, man.
But I think he could play that. He could play what Gravenberch is doing at Liverpool.
He could do that out as well.
I don't think Liverpool would be very appealing after winning the Champions League with PSG, would it? So...
Liverpool will be. We won the Prem.
but
why is everyone trying to act like winning the Prem is easy? It's not easy.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
It's
really
not easy.
This,
That's not my fault that you guys were.
Liverpool won the league and everyone didn't care. Next morning.
Nah, man.
Guys are talking about 100 humans versus gorilla.
No. That's insane. That's insane. Guys are upset. They're just trying to downplay it. You can act like you don't care.
We knew you guys won the league in February. That's why.
Yeah, that's not Liverpool's fault. That's not Liverpool's fault.
If a Chelsea or an Arsenal won the league in February, we'd be hearing about it right now as well. That's the thing. We're just bigger than you lot. We're not a great club, but we're bigger than you.
No, it's not, because when Man City won the league, 20 points clear of United, no one cared.
I think we'd die. What?
No one cared.
Which one? 17, 18 or 18, 19? No,
the league that the season that United finished second.
17, 18.
Oh, 2021. 2021.
No, it's 2020.
2021. Lockdown, bros. Lockdown. Yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer finished second. Lockdown.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about 17, 18. I was like, they got 100 points.
Not the 100-point season, but
2021 then.
Yeah, that one.
No one cared, bro.
But that's because they won like how many?
Yeah,
other than 1920, guys.
Acting like no one cared is a new thing.
Yeah, but it's City though. I think it's City. No one cares about City in general. Yeah.
No one hates City apart from Liverpool fans, isn't it? So that's the thing.
I can't stand City, bro. I can't stand them. I'll pray on their downfall all the time. They'll be back. It'll be back next season.
No. You guys will never hit the heights.
Next season, the league's ours.
You think Chelsea's winning the league?
It's ours.
Hey,
you guys are
clip that.
The league.
Clip that chat. As Kai said, I was like, clip that chat. Some bullshit.
That's all I'm saying.
Listen. I'm holding you accountable.
When
you guys finish 4th next year,
you're not winning the league next season.
When you finish 4th next season, I'm gonna.
If you win the league next season, fairs. Like honestly, fairs. You called it very early, but you ain't winning the league, bro. You ain't winning the league, bro.
What? When you're gonna see Dean
clip that.
Hoyson,
clip that shit.
Hoyson's gonna show up in our defence. Petrovic will come back and do a job. It's not gonna be great, but he'll do a job.
All this just for Sanchez to start again next year.
Petrovic will start. Petrovic will start next year.
What, Jorgensen? Is he good? Or is he just your Conference League keeper?
He's okay. I think there's no real difference when Jorgensen plays and Sanchez plays.
No, I think...
Penders as well. Penders is loading as well.
I know
he's playing in Belgium right now, but he's loading.
I think Sanchez's distribution is what's killing you lot.
You know what the thing is? The reason Maresca wants to play Sanchez is because he wants to put the ball... He wants to keep the ball in possession. Jorgensen isn't really...
That's not going to happen with
But
Sanchez.
the issue is, especially against the Liverpool game, he's just booting the ball out. I'm so confused. It's not even like he's probably...
I think that was tactical, you know.
What?
I'm watching the game. I think that... I know... Chelsea want to play passing out the back, but if someone is consistently doing that, there has to be. I think he was told.
No, but even the centre backs are still passing the ball around, though. It doesn't make sense for him to just boot the ball out now. Why would you pass to the keeper?
How many times did you watch that game and think, why are you booting it out?
Like 3-4 times.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah.
For a team that wants to play out the back, that's a lot of times.
He's just not confident himself.
I agree with that. I can hear that. So what? You don't think he can play out the back then?
I think. Why did we sign Brighton's third choice keeper? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's your choice.
And make him our number one.
That's your choice. That's your choice.
We had Courtois with Czech backup. We had Thibaut Courtois with Czech running backup. Like 10 years ago, and now we have fucking Robert Sanchez.
What a fool, man. It's a sad sight.
I definitely want to just say, I think PSG thoroughly deserved the win. Desiree Doué, by the way, what a player.
I didn't think he played
as good as he.
I didn't think he played as well as the first leg.
No, yeah. He wasn't as good as the first leg, but he's a player.
He's still an unbelievable talent.
And do you know what's pissing me off, Barcola? I don't think he's a bad player, by the way, but boy,
I think having the occasion got
finish.
Bro,
you
said earlier, confidence.
Bro, he had the chance. He should have shot. Cool, you chopped it, and then you miss.
And I think he hasn't played many minutes.
Yeah,
since Kvara joined PSG, he hasn't been playing consistently.
Another player that's insane.
Oh my goodness, Julius, I'll never respect Arteta. Do you know why? Because he said there were no opportunities in the market. Third week of January, he said there was no opportunities in the market. PSG snatched him up, and now Kvara is the most informed left winger in the world, and he torched arguably the second best or the best right back in the world. During Timber, you could say Koundé,
cooked him.
He different game, man. Look,
and that shot when he hit the post, I know your heart. I know your heart was gone.
Nah, it's because Ryan had short hands as well. I had no faith in Ryan.
Because the way he whipped that, like, I thought I was going.
I heard the boom when he hit the cross.
Yeah, he whipped that. I can't lie. Kvara, baller.
Unbelievable, bro. And when he beefed...
I don't understand why there weren't more teams in January. I was like, why don't Chelsea just... We haven't got...
I think it's because he had a quiet 23-24. I think that's why.
He's a player, man.
We didn't really hear of him
as a player
during that season.
But it was like the end of the season, it was Osimhen playing whack. Osimhen took a big break first, and then he was playing whack. And one thing about Osimhen, you ruined your career. I think you're going to Saudi.
Okay, fair.
I don't understand, like... For a player of Osimhen's like stature, why aren't there that many clubs going for him? And I think conspiracy theory. I think he might be 38 years of age.
Oh, fake age.
Yeah, dumb one's in it.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Because physically his fall off is mad.
Nicholas Jackson's 24 years old. If you do, you're naive. You think Nicholas Jackson's 24 years old?
How old do you think he is?
That man's at least 30, man.
Sorry, you think he's 30?
Have you looked at Nicholas Jackson and thought this man is below the age of 30?
Hey, that's actually conspiracy theory out there, man. That's funny though. No. He might actually be 30 still. I hope he's not.
He played bad against Liverpool. That's the one player I wasn't happy with in the Liverpool game. For our midfield, I'm bringing in Andre Santos as well. Bringing in Estevao as well.
No, get over yourself. Get over yourself. Okay, now we need to talk about arguably the best Champions League knockout stage game of all time.
Best knockouts.
Yes.
Two.
Of the two legs, yeah. Part 1, part 2. Do you know what? I think the only game I think it might be better, and I still think it actually is the Man City Real Madrid game.
Which year?
Yeah, because it had a couple. But it was the one where...
21-22.
I want to say 21-22, because that one was insane.
Yeah,
the Benzema one. The Benzema, that one was in... Like, that one felt like a movie. That one felt like a movie.
That first leg was good as well. I thought it was fucking scary because they went in, was it 4-3 down?
They lost, but they were happy.
They knew.
They were happy. They smiled.
No, Benzema, they were 3-1 down and
Benzema chipped it. He chipped it as if they were winning the game. And they knew.
There was another screenshot in the second leg, at the Bernabeu. Casemiro and Benzema were smiling when they went 1-0 down. I was like, bro,
they're tapped.
Bro, I think he chipped the pen, he went off
like this, Bro, I've never seen a game like that. Like, bro, real life reactions. Guys know. I was watching that game, eating food, bro. Modric outside of the foot crosses it in. Rodrigo scores a last minute winner. Bro.
There's one thing about Rodrigo, you can say whatever, he's clutch.
He's clutch. He's
always there to be clutch.
But yeah, that Barca Inter Milan game, I've been saying I think Inter will win the Champions League, but they didn't make it easy.
I hope not, man.
They didn't make it easy.
You thought Inter were going to go through?
I've been saying Inter's going to win the Champions League.
He's a Bastoni fan, man.
Joyce, I still think Barcelona is still the best team in the world. I didn't expect
I still think Barcelona is the best team in the world.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Hansi Flick has done? Attacking football is bad.
I like the way Inter play their football. I think the way they play is a bit revolutionary. The way they use their midfielders and their centre-backs is weird. Their midfielders will drop into the back line and then their centre-backs will go into the midfield and then they swap and then they play out that way. It's weird, bro. It's tight.
But
And their full wing backs.
what PSG?
Dumfries, my God, the first leg.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Inzaghi took him off. Like, he could have had a hat-trick
I
in
think
that
he was
game.
tired, man.
He could have scored.
He should have shot. He should have shot left. Yeah, he should have shot. You're right. Should have had a hat trick anyway. But the way they use their wing backs as well, and don't sleep on the left wing back. Oh, I literally know his name and I've forgotten. DeMarco's a baller as well.
He's a baller
as well. Your first leg, though.
Yeah, he did. No, he did. And another one, that unsung hero. I know he has a bit of a scandal on him right now, but. Turan, he had a game. That's what you call hold up football, hold up play. They couldn't deal with him. They couldn't do it. And one thing I would respect Inter Milan, and I would have to respect, is it Inzaghi, the manager? That's his name.
Yeah.
He understood that Barcelona were pressing extremely high, and Barcelona will move the ball very, very well. So it's all about being patient. And one thing they did, the moment they would win the ball, their wingers are touchline. And it's all about just getting that ball in good areas. Like just ping it into a good area.
Gerard Martin, their left back.
Just ping it into a good area.
In the second leg, Gerard Martin, that's the reason why they scored so many goals.
Because all they had to, because they know this high, if the line is high, there's so much space in behind anyway. So just ping it into a good area, make a run, put it in the box, goal. That's how they got their goal to make it 3-3 with a Serbi to score. And then from there, Inter deserved it personally. Look, you can play all the good football you want.
Cool.
They got punished.
Inter play the best football in the world.
No, but they know how to win games.
I think PSG play better football in Milan.
PSG play a 4-6-0.
4-6-0, yeah, I actually agree with that. Like everyone is, they cluster. So if the balls, I wish I had a tactical board.
We need one. Yeah.
But it's a thing where with PSG. Okay, in football, everyone will tell you to keep your distances and keep your space so you can find passes. But with PSG, they actually all go attract to the ball. But then because they're so close, they play quick combination plays and then they're able to play out, like escape, go forward.
I think what's the word?
Passage of play.
Like, you have to have, I think teams these days, I think that's what made Barcelona back in the day great. Where they know the passage of play, I'm passing this person, pass this person, pass this person, go.
Yeah.
And I think PSG do that so well, where they get used to the routine of it. Whereas other teams are like, takes them a second or two to register. That's why I don't like Martin Odegaard. It takes them a second or two to register where to play the ball.
I agree with that. But no, PSG, they definitely have a thing where they don't keep their distances. They're actually a bit compact when they have the ball. And every pass is like one touch, two touch. Bang, 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 then they go.
Football.
Yeah, it's just popping the ball. It's Arsenal of old, if anything. Arsenal used to play like that. Used to pop the ball.
But yeah, back to that Barca-Inter game. I thought Inter were done. I thought they were done.
No, honestly, same. I'll be honest, I was upset when they scored, because it was the 88th minute, I think Barca scored.
Yeah.
And then they done it. And I can't lie, I celebrated that Inter goal like it was Liverpool. I'll be honest, I celebrated that goal.
I've heard a couple Chelsea fans talking about Ronald Araujo, put him in our team. He is soft as shit.
He's soft.
He's so soft.
I think that whole back line is soft.
I think that...
The whole back line, Kubasi as well. I love Kubasi, but you're soft.
I think that whole back line is soft.
I think last year's... What happened to Araujo, I think that mentally changed him, the PSG game. When he got abused after the PSG. I think that mentally changed him for it. Like, he's not going to come back.
I know he's had his injury, but what's it called? Goal. He's like, what goal was that? Who scored the last goal again?
Oh, Cherby.
No. It was for Inter Milan. You asked him. I can't remember who it was, but I know.
Fratesi scored.
Yeah, Fratesi stood in front of him, and it's like Araujo's just like.
Yeah, he's closed himself.
Yeah.
Oh,
the guy who stood. It was Teremi. He stood and then laid it off to.
Yeah. Araujo's just like He's not trying to. I don't understand. As I said,
he just doesn't want to be the scapegoat.
He's meant to be the enforcer. Do you get it? Between him and Kubasi? Do you know what I'm saying? Kubasi's the more delicate Roman type player. Do you know what I mean? And I think I love Hansi Flick. I think Hansi Flick gets gets the personnel right, and his Barca team is terrifying.
Yeah.
But I think that's just unlucky. But Lamine Yamal,
what a player!
Just I don't think I've seen where a team passes to one player so consistently.
So big.
Listen, I put my trust in you. And then whenever, have you clocked? Every time Lamine Yamal wants to take a one-on-one, he's always winning. Like, he's always winning his duels. Like, he's always was it Mkhitaryan?
I don't know.
Mkhitaryan and DeMarco were always two-manning him, and they always get past him somehow. Like, this guy generally might be a bit, on par with, I might say, this might be a bit weird, but I think he's up there with, Ronaldinho, Messi, Neymar with dribblers and like one-on-one players.
One-on-one.
He's so good.
I'm not mad at that. We literally had that conversation.
One-on-one players, he's a joke.
And do you know what? I feel like that's not
I think he's better than
respected
Messi
enough.
one-on-one. I think Messi isn't really a one-on-one like I'm gonna be in front
He's
of
more of a
Messi.
tricky player.
5 yards out. Messi's not really
He did 1-2s. He did 1-2s to get past players. Yeah.
I will say this. And as much as I feel like everyone thinks that's what a winger should do, I think that's so underrated. Actually beating your man.
Yeah,
we don't do it in
because we don't do it.
You
Yeah,
gotta- listen,
that was exactly what I was gonna say because we don't actually see it anymore.
You got players like Jadon Sancho today, bro.
We don't see it anymore, but he's beating his man, bro. He's actually winning his duels, and that's what you would want. Okay, me as a manager, that's what I want from my wingers. I encourage my wingers to take him on, like literally take him on. If you lose it, at least you lost it up there than in our own half.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to be like De Jong when you lose it on the halfway line and then the whole team tracks back.
yeah. So it's just the thing, yeah, that's one thing I will say that's so underrated in today's football is actually beating your man, and that's what he does every time. And one thing we need to talk about is his crossing. Why is his crossing so good?
A joke. Even
Wait,
Bro, every technique outside of the foot, toe, normal cross.
Nuts. Whoa.
he's got Trevella on lock, bro.
Yeah, man, it's fake. His crossing is too fake, man. That kid is insane. He could be our Lionel Messi.
So I was gonna ask, do you think he can reach the heights of heights?
I don't think he'll be as good as Messi, but
Listen, I don't think he'll ever touch Messi's numbers. But no, I don't think he'll ever touch Messi's numbers. And I don't know how good he will be in his peak because he's definitely not in his peak. He's 17. I don't know how good he'll become, but I don't think he'll reach Messi's numbers, and that's what will not put him on the level with Messi. Because Messi's got like 900 goals.
He's the best player we've seen at his age ever.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, 100%. I might go as far as to say he might be better than
Had to think about that.
Neymar Santos. He might be better than Neymar Santos in my opinion.
he is better than Neymar. He's played 100 games for Barcelona for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Neymar, I'm not taking away.
Because
Santos was playing in Brazil, bro.
He's gonna be like third in the Ballon d'Or, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely in the top
Hopefully
three.
second. Yeah.
He's definitely top three. But Lamine Yamal, I just hope that Barcelona manages game time because I don't want him to get a Michael Owen and then he's done by the
I
age
don't
of
want
like
it to be
24.
a Theo Walcott. I don't want to be a young player and then burn out by 25. I don't want that.
I want him playing for the rest of his life.
But the thing is, he's so good, like on the ball. He could like when he's like 30 something, he could be like a right mid, like.
He does get hacked a lot though.
He does, and that's a big thing that causes injury. And and also as a winger, you got to be used to getting kicked. Wingers, you got to get used to being kicked.
Well, eventually, we always see the wingers that get kicked around get the injury problems later on.
Yeah.
Hazard,
even Neymar now.
Neymar for sure. It's sad still, but I'm hoping that he doesn't become an injury prone player. He's too good to become an injury prone player.
100%, yeah. We need players like him to keep our sport alive.
Bro,
Yeah,
I think we're finally defeating Pep Guardiola.
Finally.
I haven't heard his name in a while.
Like the system of football,
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Let's bring
Thank
back
God.
free-flowing football.
The last 2-3 years of football have been horrible to watch. Like,
I sent it in the group chat. I saw my brother, 10-year-old brother, watching Desiree Doué highlights.
Good.
The smile on my face.
Desiree Doué is so good, man. You need to give him the credit.
and do you know what I like about Desiree Doué? He wears older boots. Have you
Yeah,
heard?
yeah,
He wears the
even the
older.
Advenims.
Yeah, he wears the older Mercurials, the Nike models. Like, I actually rate that so much.
They're actually dropping the Hypervenoms again in a couple months.
Yes.
And I will be there.
I'm there.
I will be there.
Yes. Two pairs.
You know how they say it's a boot summer?
Yeah.
You may see me in
Chill
them
out with that,
boots.
bro. I'm not stepping out on the mains of boots.
You
bro.
may see me in them Hypervenoms.
Catch him in the dance.
Bro, you may see me.
He's going to the Shrimps and Astros, bro.
If they release the camo Hypervenoms, you will. I'm sorry, but you will see me in them boots. You will see me in them. Them ones. That's the. You know, as a kid, yeah, there's one boot that you never got because you didn't have the bread.
Yep.
Those are the boots. If they release that, I'll buy it, and that will fulfill my childhood.
The black and orange Hypervenoms, the Neymar ones. I'm camping out. If it's like a release at midnight, I'm camping out for them. 100%. I have to.
Well, you niggas, night boot guy people.
Yeah, I'm a Nike. But I got Predators though.
I was a predator.
I was a predator person. I was actually a predator person.
I went through a night phase and I realised my heart was.
Bro, Boots fell off, bro. I'll be wrong.
Who's saying the same? But I will say the
like
Nike,
my boots.
the Nike Phantoms are cold though. I'll give them that. Nike done well with the Phantoms.
I don't
like
I don't-
them.
I think if you look, Adidas, the last couple of years, Adidas have been cooking with it.
You know, the most recent one that they got Trent, they kind of remind me of Stevie G boots.
Yeah, they're
clean. Yeah, they're
Predators,
clean.
the black and red ones.
Yeah,
They're
they're called
clean.
moments, yeah.
Yeah,
Moments
they're
back, yeah.
clean. I can't lie. I'll give them that.
Which do I have?
They're very clean. What's the best boots out there? You tell us, Comment below.
Comment below what you think is the best boots. But I miss boots era, man. I remember going to school in my Predators.
The boots used to mean something back in the day. I feel like the boots don't really hit.
Do you know, it's because everyone has Superflies and the new Mercurial. Everyone has new boots, bro. Like, it's lost its meaning, innit? And the thing is, Nike and Adidas, they're always pumping out new colours every week. That's the thing. That's what's killing it as well.
Yeah,
What's the need for it? Why am I seeing Jude Bellingham wear 3 different colour pairs in the same month?
It's coming like FIFA.
You need to have wear his one signature for a while.
Yes, bro. They gave him a black and gold signature boot. Why did he? He only wore it once. Right. It makes no sense.
There has to be a signature.
Like, consumerism is killing football.
My first ever boots that I remember.
Consuming,
My first ever boots that I remember was them Ronaldinho boots. I don't know if you man know about that, but my boots were the Ronaldinho boots. I'll never forget. My dad got me those.
First boots I got was silver and red Predators.
Okay.
I can't remember the first boots. I think the first pair of boots I got were Umbro, innit? Dark Times Umbro,
No, Umbro is a classic, man.
You never had Puma Kings?
Nah, not even.
Puma Kings.
I had a Puma boot. You know when 2014 World Cup when they had the pink and the blue one?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I remember that. That's a Riddick statement.
Yeah, can't lie. Those were my boots still. Can't lie. Those were my boots. Hey! Bro, take me back, please. Oh, shoot. See, I'm even getting too gassed.
I remember we used to, what's it called? Like PE times wearing boots. Oh.
Yeah, bro.
It was a flex, bro. Like, if you had the new boots, that was a flex.
It was a flex.
Yeah.
Guys knew what boots meant. If you had the boots, you were caked as well, right? And if they were real, if you had the what's that little sign that made guys
ACC.
If you had the ACC, you're the guy. If you had ACC on the boots, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. Yo, real. Oh, no. That wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke.
When them white man used to walk into school with their new boots.
Yeah. The white people always had the new boots, man. I can't lie. That was normal.
I don't even want to say their names, but they were there, man.
Yeah. ACC. If you saw ACC, yeah.
Serious player.
Ultimate respect.
Yeah, that's a player.
Ultimate respect.
But yeah, that Barca Inter game has Lamine Yamal got his own boot yet?
Yes, he has. It was a pink boot.
But they haven't got like an actual boot for him. I don't know why they don't do that.
Nike gave Ronaldinho his own boot, like his own boot. Now it's just giving players colours. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not like the basketballers do it good, like 81s, Jar 1s, LeBron 20, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't happen in football now.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Does Arteta deserve to have another season?
Going off 3 major injuries this season to major players, 3 hamstring surgeries, and getting... listen, we were knocked out of the FA Cup by United. I told you our season was done. But for us to be in a second leg Champions League semi-final and for me to still have hope, I still think based off that merit alone and beating the reigning champions twice, just give him next year. Just give him next year. And if he doesn't deliver next year, then he has to go. So
he deserves next year because he won a big game.
You're putting it like that. But he gave us... We had no eggs in our baskets. Premier League was done. FA Cup, Carabao, Champions League. Nothing was done. Nothing was done.
Whose fault was that? That you had no hope?
Saka was out. Like, our players were all injured. Martinelli was even out as well in March. Like, our players were out, bro. And I told you our season was a write-off. But we were literally 90 minutes away from a Champions League final. Like, this was the biggest game of my lifetime as an Arsenal fan. So, just based off that, and with the players still out, Gabriel's still out, and Havertz, Jesus and all that, when everyone comes back in August, we can properly have a full season where no one's injured, hopefully no one's injured, and we go out and obviously challenge for both Premier League and the Champions League. And I still want an FA Cup as well. I was fuming when we got knocked out by Man United. My head was gone.
Sounds like a whole lot of copium.
Yeah, copium.
Just, it's so sad to hear.
It's been 6 years, bro.
Wait.
How much further can you take? It's been 6 years.
Bro, listen.
My brother.
He has built his team.
Bargaining.
Literally built it. He's picked that, and built his team.
He actually did.
He spent nearly £1 billion, yeah.
And it's like other teams that have spent that money, it's been like one coach has spent that much and another coach. This guy has built his team consistently for 6 years. And you have an FA Cup to show for it.
I hear it, Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner said,
and also, I just want to add to that FA Cup when he was in his team. It was Emre's team. It was Emre's team.
Yeah, and he kicked out the player who won him that 6 months later.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I also just want to add to that point, this may arguably be Arsenal's worst ever season. Do you know why?
Why? Imagine Tottenham.
Liverpool has won the Prem. Chelsea's most likely going to win the conference. And guarantee United or Tottenham Hotspurs are winning the trophy.
Scenes when Bilbao come back today.
If Tottenham win the Europa League.
Have they had a better season than Arsenal? They won the Europa League.
Yeah, they won the trophy, bro.
They've won the trophy and in the Champions
We
League.
haven't even won a European
And they
Cup.
get into there. And they get into the
Bro,
Champions
you're not
League.
deep in it. We haven't won a European Cup. Don't count that cup winners' cup from 1994. That don't count.
they don't
we
count.
haven't won a Europa League. If they win the Europa League, they can chat the most.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's done.
No,
Guys
Arsenal.
don't think we won London. What the hell is this, man?
Listen. When we
London is blue. That's never been a conversation.
No, not even forget that. If we win a major trophy, you know that the whole city's getting shut down.
No, that's true though. That's true.
We are the biggest club.
It's so deep here that I don't even am joining the parade.
You know it. See,
They think we'll be outside.
It's your culture that's the stuff.
Yeah, but it's true.
That's not just looking at the whole city. When we won the Champions League, the first time we won the Champions League, you man went outside. That's the issue.
It's true. But no, we can't pretend. If Arsenal was to win a major trophy, Carla, I'm there. I'm not even Arsenal, bro. That day, I was there.
Everyone's there. Everyone's there.
You might even be there.
United fans are going to be there as well. Everyone's there.
Everyone's there.
Yeah, you're going to be there. Come on. Vibes, bro. The gal, no, come on.
Yeah, come on, bro. It will be jerk chicken is getting cooked there.
Everyone's getting
gassed. I can't lie. Even me, I'm there. I'll be honest. I'm there.
Fam, the
part of a major hate watch thing, and now you're making the parade.
Yeah, I was hate watching yesterday. And Solo, I'm so scared. He's gone missing. I might file a police report. Solo, where are you? You were talking all that, man, on the GC, but you're hiding. Why? Why are you hiding, bro? Come back on the GC. Let's talk about the game. This guy, he knows. I've had a vendetta against Solo this whole season.
His government on the pod.
Yeah, accidentally. But Solo, just come, like, bro, if I need to file a police report, let me know. I'm worried. Where are you, bro? Where are you?
Are they even going to come looking for you?
I'm going to look for him. I know where you live. I'll knock on your door. Ask your Marge.
European trophy, Arsenal.
No European Cup. Imagine that, bro.
They won 2 Europa Leagues and 2 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, we've won loads as well.
It's dark.
They won a couple Europa Leagues and 6 Champions Leagues.
Yep. And just won your Prem that you were supposed to win. By the way, I'm not going to let you guys live that down. You man were talking so much grease. This is our Prem to win, Man City or shit.
Which one was that? What year was that?
This year. You man were not rating Liverpool's team.
No. But was it that you bottled it though that year though? It was a freeway title race last year, and you dropped out in January.
No, we dropped out.
You dropped out early.
We did bottle it. We did. I'm even going to admit it because I was in denial. But
like your season was done when Van Dijk lifted the Carabao Cup. Your season was done.
Yeah, it was done. Yeah. But did you win it?
No. I have personal beef with Ollie Watkins. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fairs.
Ollie Watkins is leaving Villa.
He ain't that great. Where would he go?
I think the chapter goes to a European team.
No, listen. I think for him to join like a major club, I think that window's closed. It should have happened last year.
Yeah, I think it's done. Yeah, I think I agree.
His stock was the highest when he scored against Netherlands. His stock was at his highest, and he should have left that summer.
Jokes though. Duran got sold, and he's still gonna make the team.
Yeah.
Against PSG.
No, he got bumped there. He should have started that game anyway. I think if he starts that game, I think Aston Villa is the team that goes through, not PSG.
Nah, you're just saying that based on PSG's performance, but that the whole dynamic changes when
it's actually crazy, bro. The effect that just the impact that Duran had at 20 years of age for only 6 months in England, the Bayern Munich goal, ripping it up in the league, like the long goals, the long range shots, super sub. Like,
what team did he go to? Al Nassr, innit?
Al Nassr. I hear it. He's playing with Ronaldo.
I need him back in the Prem though.
Yeah,
he was good. He was so good.
Money for like 2 years and come back.
Then come back. He was good, man.
I hear it.
I miss him.
Al Nassr won nothing this year.
I miss him.
Bro, they're never
been in what? How many years? Is that 2-3 years in?
Yeah, 3 years now, isn't it?
In Saudi, not won a single thing.
Gee, that's.
He's old, man. Yeah. It's done.
He should have hanged up the boots like 3 years ago, bro.
He wants 1,000 goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think we're seeing him in the next World Cup, Ronaldo?
100%, bro. You know that guy. He's gonna be there. He's definitely gonna be there.
I don't need him there, man.
I mean, I don't know if he's there. I don't know if
he goes there. All I want him to do is be a guidance for the young G's, isn't it? We tried to tell him this last time. Will you take our advice this time, CR7? I don't think.
Wait, is Roberto Martinez the manager for Portugal?
I think he got sacked.
He had to, please. I hope he has.
Either way, Ronaldo, he's still gonna sneak his way into that starting 11.
He's actually too dead. No, yeah, he shouldn't be starting. Let's keep it a buck. If he really cares about Portugal, he would say, "Don't start me, and if you really need a goal, put me on," because he will score. He can. He's one of them guys. He will always naturally get himself in a goal scoring opportunity, and he will score. It's not a thing where he will mess up the chance. He will bag.
It should be a Leao, Gonzalo Ramos, and that tricky left-footed player. Is it Conceição? Is it Conceição? The left-footed player.
No, who?
The Portuguese left winger, right winger, left-footed. The small guy. He's Conceição's son, isn't it? Conceição's son.
What team does he play for again?
No idea. It was Porto last time, but I can't remember.
What country is Savinho from? Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
Okay, first.
I don't rate Savinho, man.
Don't rate him. I don't think.
Can't have a man change his name from Savio to Savinho.
Dark.
When did he do that? I didn't know that.
Beginning of the season. What are you trying to say? His name was Savio when he was in what's that team in Spain?
Are you sure they just didn't write it wrong?
He changed his name to Savinho.
Okay, fair.
I'm not trying.
Fair. I thought maybe it was a typo and they just changed it.
Girona, yeah, Spain.
Yeah, cool. Fair.
And he came to City and said, "Nah, my name's Savinho now." Who do you think you are?
It worked for a couple of months, but after that, he stopped.
Never had a player that can't use his weak foot as much as him, man.
Yeah. Anthony.
Bernardo Silva
had a banger with his right.
No.
They haven't done like a couple of weeks ago.
Anthony's actually been doing alright.
Got a banger with his right.
Did you see that left-footed curler he scored? Listen, I think it's concerning the fact that a Premier League flop is playing like Messi in La Liga. Like, we have to have serious conversations about La Liga in 2025. Do you know what I mean?
I am scared of for Conference League final. I'll be so honest.
Who you playing?
I'm a little bit nervous. If obviously probably going to be Betis.
You win that game, man. That's
you move like there's winners in Real Betis. Isco's there. You got Mark Bartra. That's a Champions League winner there.
Yeah.
You've got Hector Bellingham's on the bench, but still he's there. You got Pablo Fornals is there. We might not say that he's the European champion as well, though.
Yes.
Like Adrian to go.
To be fair, you're mentioning some big names. Like obviously not big, but
they would have been big 10 years ago.
Yeah. Like these are names.
But Isco. I don't know how he played this season. Last season he was incredible.
He was very good.
Isco's still good.
I know he was sick when he tore his ACL and came back.
It was upsetting that he missed out on the Euros.
Isco is one player I wish he played for Liverpool. Like I wanted him at Liverpool for years. Isco, bro. What time?
Them players once in a generation. Unbelievable.
Yeah, man, you got Thiago a little too late.
Yeah, that's another one. I agree. You got Thiago when it was too late.
Yeah, season before he was incredible. That Bayern. Shout out them man there.
But you could see the quality still.
Yeah. Do you want to quickly talk about the Chelsea-Liverpool game? You watched it?
Yeah, go on. You can, pop your shit, man. You want. Get gassed.
He's back.
You Cole Palmer.
He's back.
You played against a medium midfielder. Go on. Go off, mate. Go off.
First goal in 6 months, okay? Right. We're not going to forget that.
It's 3 months, first of all.
Go off.
But he's back. And we saw how... You say he's had a shit season. He's got 14 goals, 8 assists.
Which is good. Is that all competition?
No, Prep.
Just 14 goals in the Prem.
14 goals, 8 assists in the Prem.
No, do you know what? Fairs. I'm not even mad at it. Yeah. Fairs, Cole.
I'll tell you what, Cole was having a bad season. It just didn't do anything for a couple months. But yeah, like I think man of the match should have been Romelu. I think Cole Palmer deserved it. Everything ran through Cole Palmer, but Lavia played incredible. Caicedo played incredible. Enzo Fernandez played great. The first goal I think was a beautiful passage of play where Lavia took it, put it just ahead of Palmer. Palmer looked right. Neto ran down. One of them ones though where I don't like the way Neto does his thing. Like he runs down, head down. He runs down the wing, head down, and puts the ball in without looking. Luckily, it came to Enzo Fernandez.
That's a bit harsh, you know.
I mean, he played well, but like running down and just kick, he didn't look up once into the box.
Sometimes just put in a good area.
Well, yeah.
Like generally, as a winger,
he put it on the penalty spot.
Yeah, that's a good area. That was harsh of you. That was harsh of you.
Enzo Fernandez took the touch, crest it bottom corner. What did the game finish? 3-1.
Yeah,
3-1 to Chelsea.
It's got our second goal. Own goal, Konsa.
That was shocking from Van Dijk.
No, but Konsa's actually asked.
I want to believe in him, man. I actually want to believe in him, but he makes it difficult.
And he gets dragged everywhere, in the pitch.
He's not making sense, man. No, man. I think because he's young, that's the only thing I'm going to allow him because he might be young. But
how do you feel about? I know that he's leaving now, obviously, but Trent Alexander-Arnold getting pulled to pieces by Noni Madueke.
Well, we know what Trent isn't great at. which is defending. But I'm not gonna now slander him. He
used to be a good one-on-one defender.
He was out of 10, he was always let's say a 6.5. I wouldn't even give him a 7.
But in terms of just one-on-one, he was like calm.
Listen, it's defending when in transition.
That's when he's really bad.
One-on-one, the first leg at the Parc des Princes, he locked up Kvara. I haven't forgotten that. Like he was still okay, but it's when you guys are it's when the other team is pushing to score.
And that's what I've always tried to explain. Like he does have he's been given the instructions to go up. Like let's not pretend like he's not given the freedom to attack. So in transition, of course, he's going to be caught out. Like you've just bombed all the way forward now, bombing all the way back, using that stamina, then trying to defend. You're going to get cooked anyway.
Yeah. And,
so in terms of that,
I'm intrigued.
Whatever.
I'm intrigued with his left wing money.
I am.
He's tickling my interest. Played 2 games at left wing and played great both games. I think he's getting into positions. He has before where he can't cross the ball in his right foot.
Who's this? Oh, okay.
He can't cross the ball in his right foot. But he will try and, even if he's on the left-hand side, he will try and cut in sometimes and shoot. So it gives him, now he actually has 2 options. Whereas when he's on the right, he's left-footed, he doesn't like crossing it on his right foot at all.
He's too one-footed,
He's
so one-footed.
Yeah, and I like him with Cucurella there as well. Cucurella, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's an unsung player, you know. I rate him.
I think he's my left back of the season, Premier League.
I'm not mad at that. I feel like there's some.
Anthony Robinson.
Yeah, that's another one that deserves a shout. But no, Cucurella, ever since the Euros, I would say he's been...
End of the season as well. He was actually good at the end of the season, just no one cared about Chelsea.
What, before the Euros? Yeah, no, you're not wrong, it's true. He was. He actually was.
Some paella. Yeah, and Cole actually played well. Actually played well. I do think Cobalt is here to stay. Do you know what I mean?
So what? You're happy with him, yeah?
Not happy with him, but I know he's there to stay.
Okay.
And he has so much potential. It's just like I should have been seeing bigger strides at this point. Like you turn 22. Like, can we actually start seeing this world-class potential we've heard spoken about? This reason we turned down 70 million from Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to see something. Show me this defending. I know he can pass the ball.
Yes.
And he does that thing where he stands on the ball and he thinks he's aura farming or something. I know what he is, but let's actually learn how to defend now. You know what I mean?
Cole will grow into a player, but I'm not convinced.
But then I'm scared because let's say we go out there and sign Dean Huijsen, yeah?
Yeah.
We got 2 soft people at centre back,
which is not good.
At least Dean Huijsen can actually make a header. Like we really can't win.
What is this Cole not an aerial threat? What? Can he not win like aerial draws?
What's it called?
He doesn't. He doesn't. He don't.
And yeah, Cole, Tosin Chalobah can't really make headers. Cole doesn't win headers in the air. Cole falls to the floor a lot. He's quite soft. As a centre back, where's the tough centre backs gone?
It's an epidemic.
I don't know if I've said this before on the pod, but I'm tired of zonal marking in corners. I'm tired.
Never been a fan.
Like, who was marking Van Dijk on his header? Was it like Noni or someone? Like, because it was his area. Like, clearly the best player will run into the area where
the weakest.
Like Enzo Fernandez is in the middle of the box. That's his zone. I don't understand it. Like,
I've never been a fan of zonal marking. Just pick up your man and stick to him. Literally, just stick to him. I've never understood it. The biggest man. It's not rocket science.
It's easy.
It's too much. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It's Maresca's tactics, isn't it? I'm not particularly pleased with Maresca, I guess.
So what would you sell? Would you not sell him, but would you sack him?
Yeah.
Really?
And then who would you bring in?
People have literally even today in the group chat, guys were getting onto me for saying it. But give me Xavi, man. Give me Xavi.
Oh dear.
Fairs.
Give me Xavi. Only thing people talk about with Xavi is, he got knocked out Europa League by United. But bro, like, that happens, you know what I mean? Like, it's his second season managing a team, or second and a half season managing a team in Europe. First season he got to the quarterfinals, isn't it?
Let me paint a picture for you. This Xavi guy, I'm not going to call him Xavi Hernandez, I'm going to call him Xavi guy. This guy had Lewandowski, Pedri, all of these great players.
No, but wait.
All of these guys.
What's he gonna name 4 great players in that team.
Wait, forget about it. What's he gonna do with Noni Madueke, Jadon Sancho, Nicholas Jackson, and bloody like what's he gonna do?
Guys, we'll spend money. What do you mean can I say though?
I need to chill out.
But what? Like in that Barcelona team, I think Ter Stegen's overrated.
Very overrated, yeah. He leaks goals like crazy. Like.
Sergio Roberto's their starting right back.
He's not great. I don't rate him.
Koundé's playing centre back.
He was naturally a centre back at Sevilla.
He's not.
He's a better right back. He's a better right back.
The left back's Jordi Alba.
Only for his first and second season.
Where he won the league.
No, he won the league in 22-23.
Yeah.
Alejandro Balde was the left back second half of the season. Balde
it was Jordi Alba. He won the league by 10 points, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
What's it called? Sergio Busquets. How would Sergio Busquets there? Couldn't move. Immobile as hell in that midfield. Usman Dembele looking like. Bear in mind the season before Usman Dembele was whack.
He was whack in 22-23 as well.
But he led the league in assists though.
Did he? Oh, okay, fair enough.
And Rafinha, who was whack at the time as well.
Yeah.
That's in their starting 11, and he went out there against the defending Champions League winners and won the league by 10 points. Weren't even a race. I want a man that's taken a group, and he's managed a lot of young players and made a lot of young players better. We've seen the improvements of Pedri. Pedri wouldn't be what he is right now without being managed by Xavi Hernandez.
Ooh, I don't know. I think he was still class when Koeman was managing them, and that Euros that he had. I think he was still a similar player then than he is now.
I think Hansi Flick. I don't think Hansi Flick has dramatically developed.
No, he hasn't. No.
But I think Pedri is the best player in the world. I said it.
Best player in the world.
He's the best player in the world.
I'd agree if you said midfielder, but I think best player in the world is Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal's the best player in the world.
What, right now?
Right now, that's not a crazy thing to say.
I don't think that's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah.
We said that before as well.
Yeah.
In the podcast last time, you were like, Lamine Yamal's the best player.
Yeah. It's not crazy at all.
Great minds think alike.
It's not crazy at all.
But I think Pedri, the cool man, best midfielder in the world. But that is what Xavi has molded him into. Do you know what I mean? Gavi as well. Gavi's passing ability has gone from strength to strength.
Gavi before he got injured was unbelievable.
Insane.
Yeah, under Xavi.
Joke. Yeah, under Xavi he's a joke of a player.
Insane player.
So like, I think he can develop our players. I think Enzo Fernandez will learn a ton under a man like Xavi. I feel like we can actually have some good. Like we played okay in some like periods of time playing football right now, but we can actually have a good style of football. I'm tired of keeping possession for the sake of keeping possession. Like, I want to actually go out there and push for a title win. Do you know what I mean?
So you think you're winning a trophy next season? Yeah. Okay.
He said he's going to win the league.
Just remember that.
I
just wanted him to say it one more time. Yes. So he can't say he didn't say it.
Yeah. I'm remembering this.
Because I don't think that's happening.
No.
You might win a trophy, but it's not
You might win a Carabao, but
you can take the Carabao, Mickey Mouse trophy.
We're not winning. Yeah, no one.
It's been 7 years since he won a league. It's time.
That's actually bad for Chelsea.
8 years.
That's bad for Chelsea.
Chelsea's bad because you lot win like a major trophy like every 3 years.
We won 4 years ago, won Champions League. Yeah, man. Last league title was under Conte 8 years ago. Nice. But I think that brings a natural end to our conversation.
Today's episode,
Once again, thank you for coming on.
Predictions for Champions League final?
3-1 PSG.
Ooh, Inter are very good, like structurally, like they're hard to get through.
Yeah, I know. I think Bastoni has a stinker.
Ooh. Just trying to hate on man. Now I'm gonna say this 2-1 Inter Milan.
I think it's gonna be a humble 2-1 to the PSG.
And I think we're going to see another Lautaro Martinez final stinker.
Now, that's actually very much on the cards. I'm not even going to act like that can't happen. That can definitely, but I hope you don't. Give Inter Milan, give Italy a Champions League again. Is it since 2010? That's the last time.
Since 2010, yeah, long time.
And it's an Italian team won it.
Right.
Yeah.
And Mourinho won it.
So, Inter, do something again, man.
And if Inter do lose the final again, Inzaghi he's as big as a bottler as Arteta is. So.
No, relax.
Yeah, Arteta's bottled three leagues. Inzaghi's bottled 2 finals. It's won the league though.
Yeah, it's won the league though.
It's Serie A, bro. Like, come on. Yeah. There's only like
take Arteta to Serie A. Is he winning?
Stick him in La Liga, Serie A. He's winning it, bro.
I don't know.
We were competing against treble side City. You're not beating treble side City.
To be fair, Serie A is whack right now.
Yeah, bro.
But yet they've made it to the final.
Yeah, but like
Inter should have.
Who's the second best team in Serie A?
Napoli. Well, Inter should have wrapped the league like last week, but they didn't. They lost.
A good point.
AC Milan, man, can you just improve, please? I'm begging you. I'm hearing the fans ain't rating Yunus right now.
Who?
The fans ain't rating Yunus right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for coming on, Zach.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget to follow Zach on TikTok, AFC Zach 2Ks. And make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel at AFC Zach. And once again, like always, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Yeah. Hit the notification bell as well, and you'll see you, man, in a bit.